a young actress trying to make it in the big city, but she's mastered the art of living beautifully on a budget. You can see the book right there. She's sharing her secrets with us. Welcome to Street Talk. Tell us a bit about the book.
Yeah, the book is all about living large and within your means. So if that means you're on a limited budget, like I am as a professional actress, that doesn't mean that you can't fund your future and you can't live a wonderful and exciting life. The idea is to use budget as a freedom tool rather than as a restrictive tool.
Tell me about your background. Now, where's home, and when did you know that you wanted to pursue acting?
Well, I grew up in Connecticut, so really close by. And, you know, I was just bit with the theater bug like everybody else when they do their first musical or something like that. And I pursued it in high school, and then I went to college, and I got really lucky. I went on a wonderful tour of the musical Cinderella throughout Asia right after college. And then it was 2008, and we had a lovely recession. And so I came home, and the market was really tough. And for theater, it was very, very hard to get a job. And it's already a tough industry to begin with. So it really became about how do I make my limited income and my uncertain income stretch in between these periods of employment. And so I self-educated, and I found tools and vehicles like savings, like investments. And I found that, honestly, it's common sense. And that's what I wrote the book about, is that these tools are really common sense. And if I could do it as an actress and now become a money expert, then anybody can do it.
So now tell me about this, because a lot of the stories that we hear, particularly within the acting profession, they've all got roommates. It could be 2 or 3 young ladies or young men, you know, living in a place, you know, in a flat, cold water flat someplace, you know, or they are all working like as servers, you know, industries. Is that still commonplace, and do you address that at all in your book?
Absolutely. So what you need to do is live within your means. And if your income isn't very high, then yeah, that means making some kinds of trade-offs and sacrifices and multiple roommates. But like multiple roommates at the end of the day isn't the end of the world for the opportunity to pursue your greatest dream and your greatest love. So the book really is about realizing what those trade-offs are and what they afford you. If they afford you the freedom to live in New York City and to pursue Broadway like your biggest dream, then that's not a very high cost.
When was your big break?
Well, as an actress?
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I got to do a show at Madison Square Garden in How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and that was 2 years ago. And then I got to go back and reprise it this Christmas, which was really wonderful because it's a big 5,000-seat house, and it's just Broadway. It's so cool.
We saw that. Our Crystal Young did a piece.
With our Grinch.
Yeah, with the Grinch. You know.
Yeah.
They were trying to get the Grinch to come on and do the weather forecast, so we didn't know if we were able to work that out. The biggest tip that you could give from the book, and tell us that the book is called The Broke and the Beautiful Life, right?
The Broke and Beautiful Life, yeah. So the biggest tip is just to get started. And what that really means is just writing down everything you spend and writing down everything you earn. Because it sounds so simple, but people have these questions like, where am I going to find my savings? I don't know where they are. I promise you, if you write down your spending, you will find your savings. It's in that bar tab, and it's in that coffee, and it's in all those little habits that you don't realize how much they add up.
People don't really understand that, you know, it's particularly tough, you know, within that career, you know, because you're waiting for jobs, you're constantly auditioning. Is it hard to get, is it easy to get discouraged, or do you have to just work through it, and how does it impact you, Steph?
It really is tough to stay motivated when you face rejection every day, but that's really good character building. I think it's honestly what helped me become a writer and an entrepreneur and build this brand that is The Broken Beautiful Life now, because if one thing the acting industry teaches you, it's persistence and perseverance. And if you continue to put out your best work, eventually it comes through.
Which hat are you most wearing these days? The actress hat or the author, writer hat?
Every day's a little bit different. Today I'm a writer.
Okay.
Tomorrow, who knows?
Any upcoming auditions that we can wish you, we don't want to say break a leg, but we can wish you well on?
There's always something.
Always something.
Yeah.
Where's the book available? We'll put a link up. Tell me how
Yeah,
we can
so
get it.
you can get it on amzn.to. You can get it on amzn.to, Google Books, Apple iBooks. You just Google The Broken Beautiful Life, you'll find it.
Interesting title, interesting lady.
All right.
Much success to you,
Thanks
my dear.
so
Come back
much.
and see us after your Oscar, okay? Or your Tony.
That's right.
Stefanie O'Connell, everybody. Okay, coming up, Rockefeller. You met her at the first segment. Well, she's going to be practicing her moves, and she's going to show us a few break dance moves. She's a pioneer when we return.